Hey guys, it's Jamie here and welcome back to my channel Mockingjay and back to a brand new series we're going through. As you can tell, it is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Brand new series. Obviously, I'm sure you guys already know the game came out, oh crikey, a couple of days ago. I actually got my copy yesterday, but I pre-ordered it, so I've got the, is it Peruvian mission or something like that? I don't fully understand what it is or how big the mission is. I don't know if it's a huge DLC or what. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen my previous walkthrough series, I've got obviously Resident Evil 7 and Outlast on my channel, so go and check them out. Resident Evil 7 is done. I completed that one, so check out all the vids of that. I've got a couple more to finish on the Outlast. I have finished it, but I'm just waiting to upload those last two episodes. But yeah, let's get straight into this.
This is Operation Kingslayer. Listen up. Our field of operation is Bolivia. Dense jungles, freezing mountains, and salt flats. If you don't watch your back, you won't leave it alive. Your target is the Santa Blanca drug cartel. Their network relies on fear, violence, and intimidation. You'll need to destroy them from the inside, destabilize each aspect of their operations. Production, smuggling, influence, and security, to bring them to their knees. You have full autonomy. You pick your targets. You decide how to take them out. Just get it done. Gather your intel. Learn who the players are. Learn their methods. Then destroy them. To make this op a real party, the local military force, Unidad, are on the cartel's payroll. They've been fighting it out with a low-rent rebel group called the Qataris 26. You want to survive? These underfunded and under-equipped rebels are your new best friends. You gotta think. You gotta be strategic. No one will come when you call for help. Use what you can to get the job done. You have your arsenal and every vehicle you can find at your disposal. And don't be afraid to throw out the playbook. Each of you is an elite warfighter, but together, you have the strength to take down an army. And remember, Ghosts, credit is failure. You will burn the Santa Blanca drug cartel to the ground, but no one will know who was holding the match.
Shit guys, that looks intense as hell. This looks like it's going to be a good one. As you probably already tell, if you're looking on the top left, it does say continue campaign. I have already played just part of the game. We're going to restart it, but it was purely just so I can get an idea as to how it works, because the last thing you want is somebody trying to do a walkthrough and just be completely inept of being able to actually play the game, or play it properly at least anyway. So I've looked at how the customizations work. There's tons of customizations available, both for your character, your guns, and all the little extras that come along with that. And yeah, get an idea of what the map means, what it's telling us, just so I know what's happening. So yeah, let's start a new campaign. I'm going to keep that one match just for my own use, which is one I did for test. You can see progression 1%, so not exactly anything missing on there. But yeah, let's start a new story. Right, so this is the character customization menu. I think it's kept the character I made in the previous save, so hopefully, because I'm pretty happy with the dude. It's nothing spectacular, it's just a lot of khaki going on. But let's just save the character. I don't know why he's hidden behind the left hand side. I don't know if that's just a glitch. I'm trying to rotate, but nothing's happening, so let's just click save. Gender and physical traits cannot be changed. As long as it doesn't affect how I play, then that's fine. Yeah, we stuck to the left. That's weird. So go regular mode because, well, normal or the easiest is just going to be piss easy basically. I'll say that now, but it probably will be piss easy. So yeah, let's get into it.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Jujuy, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there is a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Right guys, we are now officially playing the game. I'm going to keep all them cutscenes in the game because it's complete context as to what's happening. So yeah, let's look at the customization for the weapons quickly. We start off with some basic, well I say the basic, it probably can be customized to have where you can go in and edit the weapon if you look on here. So you can additional parts or swap parts. Everything is standard at the moment, but you do find new weapons and you can obviously alter things like the colour and so on and randomise paints. So everything at the moment is pretty basic. Even your drone, for example, at the moment is purely just for spotting enemies and tracking things and so on. It looks at even as standard drone. But as the game progresses, you unlock things, and they're called skill points or epic skill, for example. Trying a bit of gibberish, but we'll carry on. So you have your different sections. So you got rebel support, squad, physical, item, drone, and weapon. Weapon is actually how you manipulate the weapon. So you've got your stable aim. So when you fire in, it's less resistance and less shake. Hip fire spread and so on. And as we level up, we'll unlock the ability to upgrade even further, all the way up to epic skill. Which, what does it do exactly? Increase weapon accuracy at long range, so probably makes us like a pro sniper. And again, similar things with the drone, so increase the battery life, enable night vision mode, range, and so on, up to the end where you can even have it act as an explosive or act as an EMP device, so you can disable electronics. So yeah, we'll go through even more of this as we use them or as we need them. But yeah, we've also got a attack map here. Shows us where we're currently are first of all, and also where we've been. You can tell the map is pretty big. I'm guessing it's pretty big because this is the one region we're in right now, and we've only got a small area covered. As you come out, it gives you a huge, like don't you call it, like a spider diagram? Is that a word? Yeah, spider diagram of the cartel. So who's who and what's what. Obviously, he is the main man, Kingslayer. You have files on the people, so you press X and it'll give us information on them. So, an introduction as to who people are. I'm not too sure whether to go through every single file. When we find them, we'll open them, but at the moment, I may just leave them be. I'll tell you what, let's watch this one. This about El Sueno, the main man, and the vision behind him. So let's have a look.
I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
Like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself. On the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Right, so there is El Sueño, the leader. Seems pretty... We're going to take a while till we get to face him at least anyway. Bowman briefing. Here we go, this will be good as well. The actual what we're here for exactly. Let's watch this one as well.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
There is the mission briefing, basically. So yeah, let's get into it. One last thing, we are going to play this offline, of course, because we're not going to start getting randomers coming into the game, because that was just a disaster waiting to happen. This is the, I suppose you'd call it, well, it shows us what our current ratings are with everybody else. So the 3 different forces and our own. So Operation Kingslayer is obviously ourselves. That current ghost level, I'm guessing we'll just, as we get, I presume we'll earn points or skill points, that will increase. Rebel forces, we don't really know any of them. We don't work with any of them whatsoever at the moment. Santa Blanca Cartel, they don't even know we're there pretty much, so because we haven't destabilised anything. And the Unidad forces, again, we don't know anything with them. At the moment, we're pretty much unknown here.
Hey people,
so yeah.
Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground. What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Hooah!
Right guys, let's get into it. I'm going to let, as soon as I hear them talking about anything significant, I will stop talking so you can obviously listen to it. I know I've got subtitles, but it's nice to listen sometimes. So yeah, aiming is straight down the sights, first person, so we move about in third person, but when we aim it's first person, but we can hip fire as well if we like. We have a drone if we press up on the D-pad, which you can see where it has the battery and the signal monitor or status just at the bottom of the circle in the middle. That we can improve with upgrades like I showed you earlier. But yeah, we just fly about. Oh wait, we're going too far away. Night vision mode isn't enabled at the moment, but we can zoom in and go up and down. But yeah, right now it is pretty basic. We've also got binoculars if of course the drone is just irrelevant and not really necessary. And again, that can be turned to night vision mode now. Obviously it's fucking useless because it's just light, but yeah, anyway. left on D-pad, what does that do? I don't think it does anything at the moment. And right on the D-pad, oh, that's also night vision mode, but as a whole. So yeah, let's get into it. I think I'm going to drive to every location and show you. But if it becomes long-winded, I will skip it. So excuse me if there are just some random skips forward and I don't really pre-warn you. Let's turn off that radio if we can. It's going to be annoying. I've only done a bit of driving. Like I said, we'll probably get up to a point in this first episode where I also finish myself. Because then after that, we'll both be completely new to this.
Our own charity.
Like the philanthropist. Right.
Whoa.
Money laundering?
I've got to be careful with driving.
Kind of student exchange
Sam.
program. She
I've
takes
only
Bolivian
driven
teens
a
and sends
car.
them north to the US.
Shit,
east
where
to
the fuck
Europe.
do we go?
I'm guessing they never make it to the Eiffel
I
Tower.
think we go up here. Oh yeah, mini map on the right.
What happens if they refuse? Santa Blanca
I
probably
think the
holds their
yellow
families hostage
roads are
here.
ones we
Any
haven't
of the
driven on
teenagers
yet.
ever get
I
away?
don't know.
As far as
Ooh,
I could tell,
sugar.
only one. But as soon as he did, Nydia Flores sent his parents.
I don't want
to
to bump into any of the cars as well. I'm
Doesn't
scared
matter.
of causing any problems with the
maker.
locals.
He puts people in two
Since we haven't got any rapport with them so far, we don't want to start off on the wrong foot.
Teeth, nails, and a stew. Usually they're already dead.
It seems to be every single vehicle is also highlighted.
Fucking monsters.
What's here? Can we check out this little village? Oh, they seem happy to see us. Hello. Let's get out. Hello.
Hola.
Points at you.
Keep your guns
Oh
down.
shit.
These people see too many as it is.
Okay, yeah. Oh god, I've scared him. Hope that doesn't mean anything. Oh, there's something in here. What's this? Oh, I don't have to run out. It's fine. Don't worry. Oh shit, sorry, love. Take legend. Legend acquired. View document. What is this exactly? Kingslayer files. So there's files to find. Oh, so it looks like some sort of flag, is it? It's an emblem. It's basically, I'm not going to read the whole thing because I remember it from last time, but it's like it's an additional flag to the Bolivian main, obviously national flag, and it's all about unity of different ethnicities, and it's all about them being able to diverse together as one. So anyway, let's carry on the game. Let me know in the comments if I do jabber on a bit too much about stuff which isn't really that interesting. I want to make sure you guys get to see everything and get an understanding of what's happening. But let's carry on because we obviously aren't at the marker yet. I hope we can turn the radio off completely because I hope it's one of them where I can turn it off, because the radios on games like this can be so annoying and just piss me right off basically. It's crap music and you can't hear the audio of the environment, so yeah. Whoa, hello. So A's handbrake. Oh wow. Yeah, I meant to do that. Let's do a J turn, let's do it properly. So that's handbrake for A, or A's handbrake. Oh, we're on foot now, okay. Let's park up. Get out of the car. And let's move up.
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Oh, is that somebody? Yeah, it is. Right, let's go through tutorials as well so you guys can quickly... The tutorials are really good. They're quite basic, but they seem to work. Take time to mark enemies and their defences. Press up to use the drone or down to use the binoculars, like I said. So let's use binoculars. You can see there's an enemy there. We can use sync shots as well.
Position.
What I've noticed, obviously we've got, I think, another 3 or 4 people with us. But we have to upgrade the ability to use them all at one time. So at the moment we can only do one sync shot at a time, including our own. But after that, we then need to earn the points and earn the points needed to upgrade to do 2 skill shots and 3 sync shots and so on. So let's engage. Boom.
Target down.
Dead. So we didn't even have to do that. So let's move up. At the moment I think it is going to be
split the target. Switch to suppressors.
pretty easy, so I'm just going to move
eyes
up
on the
quite
target.
quickly.
Let's move.
It will tell us when there's a new thing happening because it will give us a tutorial of what to do. Synchronized shots. I think that's just what we've done. Yes, we already know this. Let's use the drone now, because on the mini-map you can see the red heat, which means there are enemies nearby. And there's one there. And one there as well. Is there any more? I don't want to try flying down to them. I think that's a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, there's more enemies up there. Oh, there's somebody there. Oh, that's the lieutenant we need. Right. So, well, can we sink shot one of these guys? Sink mark. Maybe we can shoot one of them and then... Oh, it's not letting us do a sink shot yet. I'm pressing down A, which is what we need to do, but it's not doing anything. Maybe if I shoot one, they'll shoot the other one.
I'm opening fire.
He's history.
Ah, yeah, it does work like that. Oh, brilliant. I thought we were going to have to tell him to shoot and also shoot ourselves, which would have been difficult, but obviously not. We can just fire. As long as the sink shot's ready and we fire, they'll fire as well. What's this? Supply. Ah, yeah, so what we do is, there are
let the rebels know where
different
to find
types of supplies like ammo, intel,
later.
and so on. And when you find it, you want to basically drop a little beacon into it, and that will give it to the local rebels. And by doing that, you then get more points to then eventually upgrade. Oh god. Whoa. Bit brutal, but there we go. Okay. Hopefully there's just one dude up here. Let's use the environment around us. We need to get a bit more technical. Oh god, you can see us. Shit. Where can we go? Let's use the drone again. I think I'm probably going to use the drone all the time because it's going to be so fun. Should be somebody else. If I remember correctly, there was one more person. What's here? Oh, there, yeah, it was in the bunker. Let's sink shot that dude. And we're going to get this one. You ready? Okay, cool. Let's drop that. So we're going to want to shoot this guy and he'll shoot the other one.
That's a kill.
Awesome. That's actually really cool, to be fair. And I think that's all the hostiles now, so we now need to get the lieutenant who's at that yellow point and grab him, hopefully before he sees us. Let's try and do this as sneaky as possible. There isn't really any concern because we've killed all the guards, but we want to make it look good. Alright, let's get him. Shit.
Get that
Grab.
quieto.
There we go.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿No entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
Is he only knocked out?
We need to
Or
get
is
this
he
done
dead?
in a hurry.
Oh look,
Amaru's
tac
an
map.
old man.
Just quickly look at this. Ah yeah, so here's the next objective. There's a story mission as well. Oh, we can fast travel to locations. Is that somewhere we can jump to now? Is that where we started? No, we started over here, didn't we? So I've been really vague and idiotic about this, but I want to make sure we cover everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's carry on.
Torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him
Oh,
for
see,
a while,
look,
there's a good chance he's already
more supplies.
dead.
So
Maybe,
this
maybe
is
not.
ammunition
Although he's a major
on
player
a
in
food
the
parcel.
movement. The cartel
And now
will
we've
keep him
got
alive as
skill,
long as they
4
can't
skills
defeat him.
available. So we click that and we go to skills. We can now actually upgrade something here. So we can either upgrade our no pain. So after being revived, the amount of pain we can take increases, or the resistance is increased. Or we've got stamina. This one we can't do right now because we're missing, I think the looks of it, comms points. But you get how it works. And weapon skills we can do right now actually. Steady aim and hip fire spread. I'm going to do the steady aim one, I think. There we go. We could do that one as well. Oh no, we can't. We need one more of the blue points. Never mind.
You can't
We
afford
get
to
how it
take
works
any
now though,
chances.
anyway.
There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
Oh, and we've just got a new point actually now for doing that. Did we? Actually, no, I think that was a that was from previous. Oh, look, there's guys down there. Oh, it tags him like
See
that as
second
well.
target.
Cool. I swear, so I did play this
Let's
bit.
get moving. Cartel isn't gonna wait around
There
for
were
us to
3
track down
guys
and
down.
rescue
Oh, there
them
he
all.
is. We need to sync mark somebody. But at the moment, they're all a bit open up in space. Let's figure this out. Like I said, normally I won't take as long, but I just want you guys to see and learn with me as well exactly what we're doing. So eventually, when I am doing things, it's just not all of a sudden, how the hell did he do that? How the hell did he do that? It's all quite explained. Who should we go for? Tell her what, I'm going to get them to sync mark him, and we're going to shoot these guys ourselves. Shit. We just need to... I should be able to get them, shouldn't I? Should be pretty straightforward. Right, ready to fire.
No target.
Oh,
Repeat,
sugar.
No target.
God. I thought I was going to permanently spot him, but obviously he's got to find him again. I don't know whether car sounds also have an effect. Like, if we fire... We've got suppressors right now, but if we fire the weapon when the enemy is somewhere, I don't know, I'm talking gibberish. If we fire the enemy with no silencer on it, but a car's going past which is making a lot of sound, then maybe that's a good thing. 3, 2, 1.
I'm engaging takeoff. Damn,
Sugar.
that sure got his attention.
There we go.
Relax, we're still good.
The first time I did that, I made that much more difficult for myself because I didn't realise how to make the sync marker work. Any supplies? Any supplies? There should be a few about. Aha, yeah, see this is one of the comm supplies. And you can see on the right hand side, sync shots, it does have to cool down. I think you can reduce the amount of time it takes to cool down, like I said, by upgrading your skill points. But right now, it's at the standard level. Yeah, see, another supply crate. Anything else? I think the mini-map does tell us if there's all of the bike. Tell you what, next time we'll use... Oh god, there's a bloke there. Jesus. Can we use pistol? Or can we sneak attack him?
Now's a good time to think about your life choices,
Oh,
friend.
oh, grabbed him. Knock him out. See, he's knocked out. Is he not dead? Let's shoot him. That might seem a bit vicious, but so what? See, pick up more ammo, and every time we come to one of these points as well, we can change our loadout. So it's not like we can just do it any time. We do have to maybe have a think about what mission's coming up and what we think might suit best. But yeah, let's carry on to the next location. Just grab this car here. I don't think there's a problem just grabbing any car.
Buckle up, people.
Let's turn the radio off as well. So let's just drive to the next point. Yeah, I think on the regular day-to-day basis when I'm doing videos, I will skip the driving points. But I'll leave the game recording, so if anything exciting or interesting happens in between getting from point A to point B, I can at least... I may not have any commentary over it, it may just be me chatting shit, and maybe like always, some people may think, but at least you may be able to see the either interesting or funny moments. But yeah, so far so good. It looks like it's going to be... Oh god. That might have been one of them moments right then. It looks like it's going to be a game where there's so much to do, and... Well, not so much to do in a boring way, but like, there's going to be a whole lot of choice of how we go about doing things. It's completely up to us. Well, even the intro video said that it's up to us how we do things, as long as we get the job done. So, hopefully that is completely completely free choice, in which case, awesome. But I will try and vary the way I do things, because probably on a normal day-to-day basis, I wouldn't say I'd be boring, but I may like be a bit less tactical about things, in which, for example, I may just go barging through, kill everybody without actually trying to sink shot people or do it sneakily. But yeah, looks like we're getting near the base, I think. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here's the base. I don't know when it's good to jump out of the car, actually, to be honest. I'm going to park here because I know it's in that farm on the right-hand side. And we don't want to... Oh, here we go.
Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
Stealth. Use your handgun. Ah, right. See, I've not... Or when I previously did it, I didn't use my handgun at all. So maybe the handgun will be good for one-shot kills. For a stealthy approach, press B to crouch or hold B to go prone. And detection arrows indicate who is spotting you.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
Let's spot everybody we can.
I got a third.
So like I said, at the moment we're going to have to be really picky about who we can shoot. There's one over there. Where is it?
I got a narco over here. The field. See?
Oh, I can't see. Oh, in the field. Awesome. Right, so we're going to have to think about who to get first. Let's get him. It's only if you get him now as well.
Sicarios next to the barn. Say the word.
Engage.
I got a Sicario over here.
Right, he's dead. To be honest, they're all a little close for my liking to shoot. Let's move forward. Let's crouch. I don't know how hidden we are right now in this field. See, like I said, I've played this mission before, but only once, so I don't know how good I'd be at it. Let's see if this guy can get killed by somebody. Let's sync mark him. See, realistically, maybe we could get him.
Ready
but
to engage. Tango down.
I quite like being able to use the other guys to help. See, I could get him. Oh, let's get him actually. Shit, he's going to spot that body. Oh, it's cooling down. Shit. Okay, maybe we need to get him. Oh shit, I shot a barrel. Bollocks. Okay, yeah. I didn't realise what I was shooting, man.
Hostile down.
Oh, nobody spotted us yet. We're hunted. I think what hunted means is... Oh, bollocks. I made this much more difficult for myself. Right, okay, let's just go for it. Can we just tell them to engage? Yep, they're engaging. Oh god, somebody here, shit. Oh, they got him. Oh, did I shoot the helicopter?
Shit got close for a second there.
Oh, for God's sake, see, last time I played, I used the helicopter to get back, so by the looks of it, we're not going to be able to do that. Let's free the captive, free Amaru.
Are you Amaru? What's left of him anyway? Come on, we're getting you out of here.
I thought we were going to start hitting him on the head then. Is there anything interesting, or any of them stockpile things? What's here?
Awesome.
Oh, equipment, yeah.
Put this to use.
So what you can also do, you can find new parts for your weapons just out and about in the wild, say the wild, out and about in bases and whatnot. So we go to edit the weapon, we can see now, new part, scope, and we can put a panoramic sight on the weapon. You get a choice of colours, we'll just stick with black because it's the stock one. But yeah, so now we look at the gun, we've got a sight. Let's go and check out that ammo as well. If we can tag that and again get more points. Let's see if shooting chickens is like, what's it called? Skyrim, where everybody just murders you. Wow. Shit exploded. Pick up some ammo. Do you reckon this is ready to fly? Then let's give it a go.
I got it. I'll fly.
I'll show you the tutorial, but it is pretty simple. Just right trigger to up, left trigger to go down, left stick to go forward and adjust your pitch, and go left and right a bit. And then to turn a tighter left turn or right turn, let go of the throttle and turn tighter. Hopefully this helicopter makes it back.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor.
I'll tell you what, I'll fly a little bit, but I'm going to skip to the base because it can take a little while to fly, to be honest. So I'll see you at the next cutscene. Right, guys, we are at the drop-off point. I thought I'd bring you in just before I land because I don't know how easy it's going to be to land. I've only done it once. I'm out. It's a bit of a crash landing, to say the least. So let's give it another go. Let's get out of the road as well, to be honest. Let's be a bit more considerate. Get out of the road. There we go. Is he out? Yeah, done. That was much better than the first time. Oh, and here again, look, more parts. Oh, actually, I think this one.
Wanting one of these.
Yeah, it gives us a sniper. Check this out. Right. Let's put it into the second weapon slot. We can't put it there yet, but we can check it out. Oh no, we have put it in. Cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Edits, parts. There's obviously fewer parts to it than a normal rifle, but again, the scope and the barrel are probably going to be the big things to improve the damage and whatnot. But yeah, let's check it out as well. Let's have a look what it looks like down the sight. There we go. See, it's standard scope at the moment. I don't know if we can zoom in more, or is this just it? I think it's just it. And we can also do an over-the-shoulder view. This is with any weapon. So if we don't want the iron sight, we can still aim like this. But it's not really my cup of tea. But let's take him into the base. Well, let's extract him, should I say.
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Right, mission complete.
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
Hi, let's watch the video. This is the
That's the
file of
Yuri
the
and Polito.
heads of this area, by what I'm guessing.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, the Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him.
They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño. El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
Right, investigations. Let's just quickly check this out before we end the episode. They're just things we have to do sometimes, like on the map. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave that episode there, guys. It's obviously much longer than probably I'd normally do, but again, we were getting an introduction into the game and so on. I don't know how long each episode will be. I'll probably gauge that as I go on through the series. I usually do half an hour to 40-minute long episodes on my previous games, but this is completely different from what I've usually done. The ones before were horror games, walkthrough horror games, like step-by-step type of things. This is obviously an open world thing. So we'll mainly stick to the main story, but of course if we do pass on the way to like points and whatnot, smaller little quests, I'll call them quests, then yeah, we'll take them on. But the main of it, we will stick to the main story. But yeah, so again, please, I appreciate you watching the video, but please like, share, comment, subscribe. Everything you can do is so appreciated. I would love all the feedback you guys can give. But yeah, I will see you next time. See ya.